on sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
Representing people. Mr. President, my people are under siege.
I will place economic stability and confidence.
To condemn this act and call for the immediate release of this minister in the Temple of God.
Access to our money will put in the bank.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
Representing people. Mr. President, my people are under siege.
I will place economic stability and confidence.
To condemn this act and call for the immediate release of this.
Good morning and welcome to Open Conversation on Atlantic Television Network. Open Conversation is the network's flagship political platform through which trending political news, events and stories are discussed with stakeholders. Through these conversations, ATN uses political talks about specific issues, party system and actor to explore hope and engender positive impacts to the society. Today on Open Conversation, we look at first Rivers State. APC says Fubara's government in ICU. And on Delta State, Assembly says it supports local government autonomy. And on Lagos State, Indigene rejects alignment with Western region in new bill. On politics, Wike says President Tinubu has FCT's support. And on the strike, Senate falls shutting of national grid by Labour. IPOB ex-DSS director calls for EPA's extradition from Finland. Do not go away. When I come back from this break, we'll delve right into the show.
Minister in the Temple of God.
Access to our money will put in the bank.
She said 3,000 is 1,000 to collect 3,000. Where are we heading to?
I've always said there are two sets of people on earth, the oppressors and the oppressed. And in between are the cowards and the hypocrites. Which are you?
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
What Nigerians need now is not about the taunting. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
Today's topic is on the World Environment Day. Environment can be defined as a sum total of all the living and non-living elements and their effects that influence human life. While all living or biotic elements are animals, plants, forests, fisheries, and birds, non-living or abiotic elements include water, land, sunlight, rocks, and air. The environment is of two types: the natural or the geographical, and the cultural or man-made. Natural is that which comes originally from the nature itself, and man-made is that which is done by the humans. The four functions of the environment are supplying resources, both renewable and non-renewable, assimilating waste, sustains life by providing biodiversity, and providing aesthetics. The World Environment Day 2024. This year's World Environment Day campaign focuses on land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience under the slogan, our land, our future. We are generation restoration. What is World Environment Day? World Environment Day, held annually on 5th of June, brings together millions of people from across the globe, engaging them in the effort to protect and restore the earth. This year marks the event's 50th anniversary. World Environment Day is a global platform for inspiring positive change. People from more than 150 countries participate in this United Nations International Day, which celebrates environmental action and the power of governments, businesses, and individuals to create a more sustainable world. This year's World Environment Day campaign focuses on land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia will host the 2024 World Environment Day Global Celebrations. World Environment Day serves as a critical occasion for raising awareness about environmental issues and encouraging collective action for the planet. For students, celebrating this day is particularly significant for several reasons. Educating students about critical environmental issues. Developing a sense of responsibility towards nature. Raising environmental awareness. Developing vital skills like critical thinking and teamwork. Inspiring creativity and innovation. Schools can play a crucial role in shaping environmentally conscious and proactive citizens by organizing, engaging, and educational activities to celebrate the World Environmental Day. These initiatives will help develop environmental responsibility and raise awareness about sustainability among students. Here are some impactful activities that schools can conduct to celebrate the World Environmental Day. This will help students connect with nature, understand environmental issues, and the need for conservation of natural resources. Activity number 1, tree planting campaign. Organize a tree planting event in the school premises or nearby community areas. Encourage each student to plant a tree and nurture it with care. Track the progress of its growth by regularly observing its development. Learning elements. The tree planting activity helps instill a sense of responsibility and connection to nature in students. It teaches them about the role of trees in reducing carbon dioxide, providing oxygen, and fostering a sustainable environment for future generations. Activity number 2, recycling workshops. Arrange recycling and waste management workshops. These may include activities like sorting recyclables, creating do-it-yourself projects using recycled materials, and discussing the life cycle of different recyclable items. Recycling workshops promote environmental consciousness by teaching us how to reuse materials and reduce waste. These skills are essential for fostering a sustainable environment and tackling the challenges of waste management. Number 3, poster making and drawing competition. Organize a poster making or drawing competition on environmental themes such as climate change, wildlife conservation, global warming, or pollution. Reward the most creative and impactful entries to encourage participation and excellence. These posters and paintings can be displayed around, spread awareness about pressing environmental issues. Poster making or drawing encourages creativity and helps students to use their artistic skills to express their understanding of environmental issues and raise awareness among their peers and wider community. Essay writing competition. Organize an essay writing competition on environmental topics such as renewable energy resources, sustainable living, or the effects of climate change. Essay writing helps to develop research, writing, and critical thinking skills. It encourages us to be more informed about the environmental issues, understand the complexities, and pen down our thoughts and solutions effectively. Number 5. Eco-friendly art projects. Encourage students to create art from natural materials, that is, the items collected from your nature walk. We can use fallen leaves, twigs, stones, and flowers to create unique pieces of eco-friendly artwork. Host an exhibition showcasing this work and highlighting themes such as conservation, climate change, and biodiversity. Eco-friendly art projects not only promotes creativity but also fosters a deeper appreciation of nature and the importance of using sustainable materials in artistic expression. Number 6. Clean up drives. Encourage people to participate in cleanup drives to remove litter and debris from local community areas, parks, or beaches. Provide people with gloves, trash bags, and safety gear to collect and properly dispose of the litter. Cleanup drives not only teaches students the importance of maintaining clean, healthy environments, but also instills a sense of responsibility and environmental stewardship. 7. Environmental awareness campaigns. Encourage people to lead environmental awareness campaigns promoting eco-friendly practices such as reducing plastic use, conserving water, and using public transportation. Additionally, students can create posters, social media content, and presentations to spread awareness within their schools and their local communities. Taking pledges and running awareness campaigns can empower people to take ownership of their actions and influence others. These activities cultivate leadership and advocacy skills, encouraging people to be proactive environmental stewards. Celebrating World Environment Day with these activities will definitely help us
representing people. Mr. President, my people are under siege.
I will place economic stability and confidence.
To condemn this act and call for the immediate release of this minister in the Temple of Justice.
Give us access to our money we put in the bank. POS operator, she said 3,000 naira is 1,000 to collect 3,000 naira. Where are we heading to?
I've always said there are two sets of people on earth, the oppressors and the oppressed. And in between are the cowards and the hypocrites. Which are you?
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
What Nigerians need now is not about the Tonte. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
Today's topic is on the World Environment Day. Environment can be defined as a sum total of all the living and non-living elements and their effects.
Representing people. Mr. President, my people are under siege.
I will place economic stability and confidence.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on-spot news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN. From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN. From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fast sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trend.
Representing people. Mr. President, my people are under siege.
I will place economic stability and confidence.
To condemn this act and call for the immediate release of this minister in the Temple of Justice.
Give us access to our money we put in the bank. The POS operator, she said 3,000 naira is 1,000 to collect 3,000 naira.
I've always said they are two.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Joining me on Open Conversation this morning is Honorable Churchill Wale, a politician. Good morning, Honorable Churchill, and welcome to Open Conversation.
Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning. Wonderful and our most amiable Parisha Choma.
Thank you very much. And on to the story. The chairman of the caretaker committee of the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State, Chief Tony Okocha, has debunked news making round on social media alluding that he made a U-turn and congratulated Governor Simlaye Fubara for his 1 year in office. Okocha, who briefed journalists in Port Harcourt on Tuesday, said it is impossible for him to congratulate a government he described to be in ICU. The APC chairman stated that the report was targeted at maligning his character and projecting him as one who speaks from both sides of the mouth. Honorable Churchill, what is your immediate reaction to this?
Okay.
You know, the caretaker committee chairman, Antonio Okocha, has been very, very loud in his critique of the government. And of course, the story broke out that he congratulated the governor. And now he's coming out to debunk it. And while debunking it, he still had to throw some bullets and said that the government is in ICU. What is your immediate reaction to that?
You know, Tony Okocha is somebody that respects so much politically, somebody that has been is one of the stakeholders of the state. When I mean one of the stakeholders, he was a chief of staff to the former governor of Rivers State, Right Honorable Chibike Rotimi Amechi. And becoming the acting or the caretaker chairman of APC since his inception or his appointment, he has never in any way, in the other way around, supported or applauded the government of the current governor of Rivers State, Sir Simlaye Fubara, because he knows his reason as he has held so many positions in the state. And somebody that has worked with a governor knows what a governor is supposed to be doing that can account or that can tell in governance. When some persons, I saw the news and I saw it on social media when people are saying that the likes of the caretaker chairman of APC, the chief, Tony Okocha, has congratulated the governor for in office. But I know too well that The likes of Tony Okocha is not somebody that talks carelessly, and is somebody that I believe that believes in what he understands in governance. So I will not in any way doubt his reappearance and debunking what people have been saying. I believe him so much. Not that I believe him in total, because
Why
he's not my
party. Why do you believe him so much? Because
he's not my party member. Like I said,
APC,
like what I said.
Do you belong to the?
No, like
the
what I have said.
PGAPC
No,
group?
no, I belong to PDP. I've said it here severally.
I'm very surprised that.
So, but when I say I believe him, when I say I believe him so much, I believe him because I was here in Rivers State, and I partaked in the activities of the political runnings of both our former Governor Peter Odele, and former Governor Rotimi Amechi when they were governor. Like I always say, that the two chief of staffs that has been very pronounced in Rivers State in their activities is, number one, is the minister now, when he was a chief of staff to Right Honorable Chibike Rotimi Amechi when he was a governor. He was very pronounced and very active. Tony Okocha was also pronounced. So becoming the caretaker committee chairman of APC, he understands governance and has also done what he's supposed to do by criticizing the government of my own government, being the government of Sir Simnaye Fubara, because I'm a member of PDP. So when somebody comes up to say that he congratulated my governor, our governor, when there is no governance in the government, I see the person trying to, make jest of the personality or the person of Chief Tony Okocha. So what I'm saying in a nutshell, Tony Okocha has done well as an active politician, coming to debunk, because if you have not debunked it, I also have believed it, that yes, he congratulated him. But since he has debunked it now, we all now believe that he still stands where he stands by saying the right thing should be done. And also, I want to also let him know that these names he's calling our government, it's not his fault. It is not his fault, because he is doing it based on what he's seeing. He has called the government so many names, yes, because of what he's seeing. And I also believe that the governor should redirect his ways and do the right thing. So he should be, the names they are calling him should stop.
All right.
Because when they are calling you names and you are not trying to fix yourself back to the positions where you are supposed to be, it is a problem to, not to you, but it is a problem to the state, because the name of the state is what is being destroyed. So he should try to redirect his steps to ensure that these names that is being called to him, and to the state, should stop.
All right.
So,
now,
okay.
Honorable Churchill, from what you have said so far, you appear to be in bed with both parties. Now, on one hand, you say that the governor has not.
No, when you're saying be in bed to the both parties, what I'm saying is
I
that
said you appear to be in bed.
Okay.
Both APC
party.
and PDP.
That is being in bed, in understanding what is happening.
What I mean is you appear to be a APC person.
No, I'm not a PDP person.
Your statement and your body language.
I'm purely PDP.
And that's why I need you to.
But I believe in good governance. I believe in things being done well.
All right. In your opinion, you are of the opinion that the governor has not governed properly in Rivers State so far.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
Now,
because I believe that the governor should have settled the issues that is rankling within the governing council, the governing body of the state. When I mean the governing body, somebody asked me, Christian, why do you use the governing body of the state? I said, so many persons were elected the same day. And yes, one was called a governor, the other one was called the deputy governor, and others were called the House of Assembly members. And I believe too well that all of them are doing the right thing, doing the same thing we have asked them to do to ensure that Rivers State is being governed well. Now, if you look at it in the other way around, and you find out that the head of this governance, the head of this body, is the governor, and that is why it's called the governor in the governance. Among the elected bodies, elected personalities that was elected to be in charge of the activities of the state, apart from the ones he will, as a governor, appoint. In governance, so many persons does not understand the powers of governance. In governance, there are so many things that is being attached to the number one citizen. And when it is not being done very well, that means there is lacuna. That means there is lapses. That means nothing is happening.
And in your opinion, the governor
in my
has
opinion,
not done well.
the governor is not doing the right thing he's supposed to do. There is no peace between him and the legislative council, the legislative chamber. There is no peace between him and even within his executive. What I mean, you cannot tell me that a government that has not lasted up to 1 year, that his commissioners has resigned twice. It is very, very wrong. Even if it's somebody that is being chased by one juju or the other, the person should have moved ahead to visit a pastor to pray for him. That in a government that you are in charge, there is lapses and people are resigning. So what I'm saying in a nutshell, I don't want to, if I strain on this matter so much, I might...
When you also said in your statements, you said, I support Tony Okocha.
I said...
In some of the words he has used on the government and the governor, because the governor...
Did I say I support Tony Okocha?
Yes, that's
okay, let me...
I now asked you...
Let me tell you, I'm not a
I said, but Tony Okocha is not in your party.
Yes.
You said yes, that Tony Okocha is not in your party. Okay. But however, you support that the right thing.
Okay, let me.
How do you support? Hold on. How do you support some uncharitable statements? Because Tony Okocha in the past has used certain uncharitable words.
Like what I've said here before.
Against the governor and against the government. It is one thing. You know, even though you are doing the job of an opposition, it is one thing to critique the government, it is one thing to critique the governor, and another thing to bandy words that are uncharitable against the government or the person of the governor, because probably he's trying to make a point. So how do you subscribe to that kind of character?
Okay, I want to use one word which I will explain, because I know that it's Nigeria that is watching me. In Igbo language, okay, let me use it in Ikuri language so they will know that yes, I'm an Ikuri.
You explain it.
Yes, I will still explain it. What's in your paro that is nkunweno eka ndanda nkunweno
a man that brings
fetches
the ants
a fowl,
infested.
Yes.
Firewood.
Thank God you understand.
Cause
lizard to fix. So what I mean is that if not that, the government of Rivers State is having crisis. You understand? That between the governor and his assembly members. I don't see the reason why an APC chieftain will be criticizing at this level, calling names to the government of Rivers State. Because Rivers State has been a unique state, and we know too well. Peter Dele came and set a pace, and Rotimi Amechi followed the pace. They did what they did. Chief Barrister E.M. Wike came and also did his own. I believe also that similar Fubara will come also to do this his own. But when you are looking at the issues that is happening in Rivers State, you now call the attention of the opposition for them to come in and criticize at the extent of calling names. You know, the names that has been used by Chief Tony Okocha, it's not that just that Tony Okocha is happy. Let him know.
How do you defend
Let me. I'm on national television. Let me also put it clear that I am not very comfortable with the words.
But you supported it.
No, I said he is doing it to straighten the lines.
You're making a defense from it.
To straighten a line.
Honorable Churchill.
No, I said he is doing it.
However you are, whatever you're doing now, you're making a defense.
For saying I support.
You're making a defense for certain uncharitable words that the APC CTC chairman has used against the government.
Okay. I'm not making a defense for it. But what I'm saying is that
what have you been doing?
I am not completely happy. You understand? For the words he's using because I'm a PDP member.
But you also
said, what I am saying
you also said that a man who brings the ant-infested firewood
yes,
to feast.
That is it.
Which means that the governor has been a catalyst to this.
To the issues that is yes.
All right.
So he should in his own way, because we still have 2 years before political year. When I say 2 years before, I understand that in governance, in government, they have 3 years of governance.
According to Nigerian government.
They have 3 years of governance, 1 year of political year.
All right.
So he should use these 2 years that is remaining to redirect the issues that is supposed to be done rightly. But I know that things are getting out of hand daily. So, but if he, as the governor that was elected by the entire people of Rivers State to govern the state, he should redirect his ways and ensure that these names are not being called to our state. Because Tony Okocha as a person is doing things for the betterment of the state. He's not happy. Nobody is happy like me.
Politics but me, is all about interest.
Yes, me, I cannot come.
You are saying Tony Okocha is doing things for the betterment of the state. How come Tony Okocha is not calling out the council chairman over projects?
Oh, you mean?
You want us to go there? Because when you look at
when you are coming to that area,
when you look at governance, governance, it's a lot.
Okay.
So focusing all the time on the state governor, though he's doing the job of the opposition, might appear to be winch hunt.
Thank you.
Because there are also other areas of governance in the state that is seriously lacking that he can actually look into.
That is governed by
that
who?
He can actually look into.
That is governed by.
And again, when you critically look at the statements of Tony Okocha over time, it has been more of attack, and not proffering of solutions.
Okay, let me come to that. You know, he's an opposition, but I know too well that I've sat here several times trying to proffer solution to the government of Rivers State. And I've also told you here that the solution of Rivers State, the most important thing is peace. Because I know too well that peace is priceless. And it's only peace that can bring progress. In the other way around, Tony Okocha is an opposition that consciously or unconsciously can always stand to make sure that what he does, what he will do, is to make the seat very hot, because APC is not happy that they lost the seat. Make the seat very hot for the ruling party in the states. That is the work.
So his job is not to proffer solutions.
That is the work.
But his job is to highlight the 40 areas.
The 40 areas. That is the major work of the opposition.
Okay.
But one thing I also believe that it is also good for the governor to critically look at the stakeholders and contributions of the stakeholders for the profiling of the position, for the solution. Profiling of the solution for the governance of the state lies mostly in the hands of the stakeholders. And which I have told you that Rivers State is made up of, as it is now, is made up of two characters. The characters that are there that are looking towards the betterment of the state, and the characters that are there looking for what they will get from the government. Now, what they will get from the government is those people I call the original crisis. Those people that the governor has put in his side. Those people that the governor has anchored and called them the better people. And the people that worked towards him becoming a governor. These are two sets of persons. Those people that worked for him to be governor and that believe that this government is going to achieve better than what Chief Barrister Ian Wike has achieved are being kept aside. The original crisis people are being kept beside the governor. So the original crisis people are not profiling solution to the betterment of the state, because what they want is let the crisis continue so they can get what they want to get. Somebody called me the other day and was telling me, Honorable Churchy, do you know that if this crisis is not in existence now, persons like us will not be where we are? What does the person mean? He knows too well that where they are, their interest is for profiting for them. So I believe that Tony Okocha calling names to the state is not a good one, but he is doing it to ensure that the governor sits very well. Yes. So the governor should sit very well. And also, I am also applauding Tony Okocha for him coming to debunk the news that was
Honorable Churchill,
yes,
you would agree with me that you're PDP.
No,
right?
No, I'm PDP.
All right, moving on to the next story. The Delta State House of Assembly has said that it is not against local government autonomy. While saying that it was a constitutional matter, he said that for the past 1 year, the House has passed 18 bills. Out of these, 9 had been signed into law by the state governor. Dennis Guo, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, gave this breakdown in Asaba while rendering his stewardship as its assembly marked its first anniversary. Now, Delta State House of Assembly has come out to say that it supports the local government autonomy bill. Now, if you recall, there was a time, this local government autonomy bill and the dust is raising is not actually the first time. There have been attempts by the National Assembly to pass the bill into law. And of course, some state house of assemblies did not agree to ratify the bill. And then we're back to square one again, fighting for local government autonomy. Now, Delta State House of Assembly has come out to say that they support the autonomy of local government. What is your take?
First of all, I would say that they have done well, and I also wish the other states to also throw the same line. A few days ago, the local government chairmen, some of them, came up to stand on the support of the local government autonomy in Rivers State.
What would you expect?
So no, but what I'm saying, what I'm saying is that let us follow it the way it's supposed to be.
Okay.
The Delta State Assembly have now seen the reason why the local government autonomy is necessary. They are not doing it. Nobody will now say that it's Ian Wike that is backing them. This one is that it's now Delta States. And I believe in the next few days now you hear other states will also come up to say they support it. Because with the economy of the country and the level of the things, the way it is happening, we now believe in the third tier government. Because the first tier, the second tier cannot do everything the third tier is supposed to do now. The government has to get to the grassroots. And getting to the grassroots, the autonomy of the third tier government has to be granted. So the people can now feel the impact of governance. You know, when we are talking about governance in the third tier government, I will always, when I'm talking about third tier government, I will always do every damn thing to remember and commend my local government chairman, Dr. Samuel Wanosike, who has in every level done what third tier government cannot do in other ways. He has built a health center in my place which is functioning now, an international market. This is from third tier government. If we are looking at and other projects that he has done, I mean 13/13 in Ikure local government. If we are talking about the importance of third tier government, we should now look at this, what he has done. Because if third tier government is not existing, first tier government will not come and look at the problem of communities, problem of wards. But when the third tier government is in existence and they have their autonomy, they can now look at the problems of their wards and the people will now feel the impact of governance. So I want to commend the Delta State House of Assembly and also appreciate the governor for signing 9 bills out of 18 bills and also appeal to him to sign the remaining 9
depending
bills.
What,
you understand?
What the bills are about.
No, for him to, because if he's not signing it, I don't want what is happening in River State.
The governor is not under gunpoint.
But what I don't. Yes, he will sign it. So I'm also appealing to him to work together with his House of Assembly members to make sure that the remaining 9 bills is being signed.
Honorable Churchill,
so
you know, you are when you speak, particularly when it comes to the executive and legislature, you're always talking about working together. You'd agree with me that these arms of government are watchdogs. They are expected to have a civil relationship with each other, not way in that sense. They are not supposed to be cozy bedmates. They are not supposed to be cozy bedmates. They are supposed to watch each other, right? Just like the judiciary will watch the other ones.
Okay.
That is what is expected in proper governance. And that is why in some states, you see the State House of Assembly even expediting certain bills from the governor that is not in the interest of the people, because they have a cozy relationship. How many state House of Assemblies, you know, check the activities of the executives in the real sense of the word? Isn't that what governance is supposed to be?
But that is what
the legislature,
okay.
They are seated there representing their constituencies to make laws that will positively affect the lives of the constituencies. They are not there to service the whims and caprices of the governors, actually.
Okay, yes, that you are right. But let me also, in the other way around, let you know one particular thing. Just like what happened in River State. I know too well that the legislators are watchdogs to the executives. They are also, in the same way, in the other way around, they are also supporters to the government of the executive. If the executive are not working in pari passu with the legislators, there will not be executive bill signed. I mean, proposed and amended, or proposed and proposed and passed into law. Are you getting me? So the executives are like brothers to the legislative. they are not like husband and wife. They are like brothers. So despite the watchdog that is there, they can also work in pari passu. You cannot tell me that 18B is being proposed, be passed.
Now,
it takes a lot of work.
When you bring it down to Rivers State.
Now, when we bring it down to Rivers State.
When you bring it down to Rivers State, the governor has also sent bills to the legislature.
You are saying this thing. You are saying this thing for the second time, and I'm telling you.
They did not. Hold on, Honorable Churchill. Yeah. The governor has actually sent bill.
That is what you said.
To the House, that the House did not pass.
That is what you said.
And the House has sent bills to the governor that the governor refused to assent to. Now, this is clearly where there is friction.
Okay.
But when you say working as brothers, they are not expected to have a brotherly relationship.
Okay, now let me come to this. You see, you said the governor has sent bill when we're talking about Rivers State, because this issue is particularly from Delta States, and I have applauded the legislators for supporting the third-tier government.
And somehow you brought it into executive and
I've also told the legislative head, being the governor, to assent to the remaining 9 bills that is remaining, because it's also good, so they work pari passu. Now, when it comes to Rivers State, I've not heard in any way. What I discussed here was that a bill that was sent to the governor, and the governor refused to assent, and it was vetoed, of which was lawful and for the betterment of the state. Now, if the governor has sent any bill to the legislators and the legislators refuse to to propose the bill, it depends on the channels the bill went through. Because one thing I know too well, that governance has the ways, the government has the ways they send bills to the legislators. And the only person in House of Assembly, one day I will be a House of Assembly member, the only person that is supposed to propose the bill in the chamber is the majority leader. And the majority leader, as it stands now, is Major Jack. And we know too well. And Major Jack is among the 27 legislators that the governor has refused to assent their bills. So how did the governor send the bill to the... that is what I don't know.
Honorable Churchill, then so, you should, in this case, you should do your due diligence.
No, I've done that.
Oh, hold on.
I've done that.
If you've done that, then don't.
No, somebody just said it, and you believed the person.
That's an allegation.
Okay.
And I won't stand for that.
Okay, you made
hold on.
It can be online. Anybody can say anything. Sorry.
That's an allegation.
Okay, I withdraw from that. I withdraw from that.
I will not come on my show and bandy words or say things that are speculative. So I do my research before I speak. So kindly,
but I don't know. I don't know.
That back. Don't say
okay, I've taken that back.
That's derogatory.
But when that man was saying it that day in a show here, I told him clearly that maybe the channels, the governor.
You are now saying maybe, which means you are defending what you're unsure of.
I said the channels. Okay. Let me. I said the channels, the governor.
When you said maybe, are you there?
You said I should make my research. Were you there? I should make my research.
So now, yes, make your research.
I will do my research.
Then, if you when you do your research, don't speak authoritatively like you're sure, because that's what you're doing. Right. Now, moving forward, there have been concerns around the powers of the local government and what they have done so far. Now, there have been cases of local government fully established and running, but then the allocation that they receive, the communities, the grassroots do not get to see what they do with these allocations. Not forgetting multi-taxation of people within the local government by the council.
Okay. Okay, let me come to that. You know, running a local government has to do with somebody that has an experience. And I too know that whatsoever thing you have said now, I take exception from my local government chairman because he is the one that I know too well.
Probably your local government chairman has to come and do an account of stewardship here. Don't you think so? I will extend an invitation to him. Continue.
Yeah, he will, and he has to also, because I know too well that
He owes Rivers people that.
He owes Ikwere
local government that account of stewardship.
And Ikwere local government has even been applauding him.
Right.
And they are happy with him. So him coming to do account of stewardship is just as if want him to tell us that he added his money in one way or the other to the running of the government of Rivers. Compare to other local governments.
Right.
When I mean compare to other local governments. Right. So when you are talking about all this, I now, in the other way around, think that is not coming from my local government. It is coming from other local government, which I will not mention names. But that of Ikwere local government, there is nothing like multiple taxation. What is being done rightly, and the local government chairman is doing his best. But the worst thing that is happening now is that Nigerian and Rivers State people are not looking into the governor paying the local government staffs from his office. That is
conversation which we've
from his office.
We've had that conversation. Yes, that's not what we are dwelling on.
Even when we know too well that their tenure has not elapsed.
We are not having that conversation, Honorable.
Well, it's very painful. But what I'm saying is that it's very painful. But what I know that the governor,
the local government,
the local government chairman that are not in any way adhering or attending to the issues or making their people to be part of the governance of the third tier government is not doing the right thing. They are supposed to.
Who checkmates them?
The legislative chamber, the legislators, the local government legislators, the local government legislators, and the State House of Assembly. Like, you cannot be spending unnecessarily, excessively, when your legislators are there. And the House of Assembly member that is presenting your constituency also has the right to table your matter
at the State
House,
at
the chambers of the State House. So if they are not doing the right thing, my local government chairman is doing the right thing.
We are not speaking about your local government.
What I'm saying is that people that are not doing the right thing, the local government that are not doing the right thing, should face the law in their local government, in the legislative chamber of the state.
All right. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, we'll look at Lagos State and the indigenes of Lagos State saying they will not be part of the Western Regional Government. Do not go away.
Sets of people on earth, the oppressors and the oppressed, and in between are the cowards and the hypocrites, which I know.
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
What Nigerians need now is not about the Tonte. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
Representing people. Mr. President, my people are under siege.
I will place economic stability and confidence.
To condemn this act and call for immediate release of this minister in the Temple of Justice.
Give us access to our money we put in the bank. The POS operator, she said 3,000 is 1,000 to collect 3,000 naira. Where are we heading to?
I've always said there are two sets of people on earth, the oppressors and the oppressed, and in between are the cowards and the hypocrites, which I know.
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
What Nigerians need now is not about the Tonte. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
Representing people. Mr. President, my people are under siege.
I will place economic stability and confidence.
To condemn this act and call for immediate release of this minister in the Temple of Justice.
Give us access to our money we put in the bank. The POS operator, she said 3,000 is 1,000 to collect 3,000 naira. Where are we heading to?
I've always said there are two sets of people on earth, the oppressors and the oppressed. And in between are the cowards and the hypocrites, which are you.
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
What Nigerians need now is not about the Tonte. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
Corruption not in my country.
Driver, why you just dey jack us up and down like this now?
I hope nobody carry me. Hello?
Why you ask oh?
Because this road where they see so, it no guarantee safe delivery.
We just dey vote for government, but we not get good governance.
At all.
Road so e no dey. Light of who side? The infrastructure uncle, we can't turn to be forbidden fruit for the city.
Corruption, well everything. Hello?
Hello, madam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Mrs. Ayeni. I am calling from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs.
Okay. Okay, I've been expecting your call.
Madam, remove this your phone from loudspeaker.
No vex, now my phone be like that. Hello?
Are you there?
I hear, I'm hearing you.
Yes. We saw a copy of your invoice for computers, printers, and laptops.
Yes. Are you working on them now?
Ma, the prices you quoted are way too high now.
Madam, sorry, please don't call.
We found the laptop you said is 1.8 million naira for 600,000 naira.
Hello?
Now my body network there.
I can't hear you. Network is bad.
Madam, we can hear you. Continue.
Hello, I can't hear you. I will call you back.
Their behavior not good now.
Madam, now this kind behavior they kill our country. You suppose do things differently. Make Nigeria for better.
Corruption not in my country.
This message is brought to you by the Akin Fadeyi Foundation, the MacArthur Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
Corruption not in my country.
I don't get a lot. Boy, they won't booga me small. They say, man, give them bribe. I say nothing. Okay, now, we'll go block later. You remember that contract we will do that time now? They don't pay.
But first, you see the house rent with the those things. We go first call caretaker. I take the money slap am.
Beg, see, you know, say I get annual levy why they pay for club. Where me and boys they shark beer in our house, I supposed pay that one. You remember say.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
Representing people. Mr. President, my people are under siege.
I will place economic stability and confidence.
To condemn this act and call for the immediate release of this minister in the Temple of God.
Give us access to our money we put in the bank. POS operator, she said 3,000 naira is 1,000 to collect 3,000 naira. Where are we heading to?
I've always said there are two sets of people on earth. The oppressors and the oppressed. And in between are the cowards and the
Lagos State have said they will never be part of the Western region or province should a purported bill seeking Nigeria's return to the regional government turn out to be true. The natives under the aegis of the Renaissance Patriots Foundation said this in a statement released by Prince Adelani Adeniji Adele. The statement was reacting to a proposed bill seeking approval of the National Assembly to return Nigeria to an already defunct regional system, which is set to be considered by the House of Representatives. Although the National Assembly has distanced itself from such a bill, the group insisted that Lagos, now, there have been conversations on regional government, and there have been calls from groups and individuals and, you know, citizens, regional governments. What is your immediate reaction to this? And in the case of regional government, what is your take? What's your stance?
You know, I dreamt about this.
You dreamt as well?
Yes,
Oh,
I dreamt about this.
Okay.
And what is happening now, just like Nigeria coming back to their that is post-colonial.
Okay.
Came back to the beginning, and we started where Nigeria started from the beginning.
Okay.
And by the grace of God, what I saw, I'm expecting it to happen. That finally, Nigerian came up to standards where we can now, you brought $1 and it's equivalent to almost 1 naira in that dream. And I believe it will come. Now, when we are talking about regional, we believe that those time when this Nigerian anthem that we are now using now is existing, we're all in regional governments. So if Lagos State comes up to say that they are not part of Western region, where do they belong? Do they want to have Lagos very, very... It will now bring down the authorities into region. Regions will have their own different cabals, and it will reduce the in a nutshell, I support the regional government, and also I want to also talk to Adeleni that him and the Lagos indigenes should also join me in supporting the regional government, and also believe that Lagos State cannot be created outside the Western region.
You spoke about regional government and you said it will help come. How is that going to be possible?
Now, when we're talking about, you know, as Nigeria is now, to reduce the high rate of theft in Nigeria. That is the reason why.
You mean siphoning of public funds?
Public funds. That is the reason why the past administration led by President Ahmed and President Buhari initiated the central ports. That is the what is it called? The central accounts. Now, that helped also in making sure that most of our big politicians did not siphon ministries, did not siphon the way. No, it did not automatically stop it, but it reduced it. About this region, it will help this region activities, the way I see it, the way I foresee it. It will also help in controlling the activities and also ensuring that every region know their contribution into the central ports of Nigeria. It will also reduce the corruption level in every region. Because let me use the Eastern region, for example. I know the Eastern region, they have oil. Some of the states have oil. When we're talking about the states that have oil, we're talking about Abia State, we're talking about Imo State. These are the major eastern states that have oil. Now, is not that like that of the southern, and that of the western region. We know that they also have little of that oil, but they have cocoa, they have maize, they have other things that to help the country. They will also focus in making sure that they also contribute their own quota in the development of the country. This other region, the northern region, that has coal, that has aluminium, and the rest of them, they will also contribute. Every region will now be inquisitive, eager to contribute to the development of the country.
All right.
So I support the regional government.
Okay. Has named a major road in the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, after Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka by bringing fame and pride to the nation. Tinubu announced this on Tuesday during the commission of the full-scope development arterial road N20 in the nation's capital. The event, FCT Minister Ezenwo Nyesom Wike assured that the president would have no challenge in future elections in FCT, saying residents can bear testimony to the fact that he is fulfilling his social contract to them. Now, what is your immediate reaction to that? It's one thing to work for an APC government, another thing to assure them of your support in 2027.
He said he is supporting the president.
Mm-hmm.
He's not saying he is supporting 2027.
2027, yes.
One thing I know is that...
Honorable Churchill, don't misrepresent facts, please.
I know you tell me you want to go to, you want to accuse me of...
You cannot accuse me.
You want to accuse me of APC, PDP. But one thing is that I am a PDP member.
All right.
Chibarisa Wike can say that he is supporting the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, because he is seeing that the president is doing what is right. First of all, I want to applaud the president. I want to thank him for remembering. I know Wole Soyinka is his brother, but for remembering that Wole Soyinka is a laureate. Is a name. Professor Wole Soyinka is a name in the country. We know that. And giving him that honor, I congratulate him. And also, I want to congratulate.
You've not answered my question.
Let me come down.
Come down to the question.
I'm coming down.
The question, please.
The question.
Answer the question.
The question is.
Yes.
Supporting.
You know what the
supporting
question is,
him.
the answer.
Supporting. Working for.
I said it's one thing.
Working
to work for APC government. That's
it's also another government. Thing.
Another thing to pledge your support.
Pledge your support
to the same government in
now,
future elections.
Now, like I said, I said that the former governor of Rivers State, Chibarisa Wike, has his reason for pledging his support to the president of Nigeria, because he knows the good thing he's doing. And I know too well that working for APC government as a PDP member and showing work, because he's showing work.
We are not looking.
It's not about.
We are not looking at what he has done in FCT.
It's not about. No, let me come down.
We are looking at the statement.
It's not about giving somebody appointment. It's all about delivering. He has delivered, and he has seen the man. He has not told us that he has defected to APC. He supported the same man for 2023 elections. So supporting the same person for 2027 election is not a bad thing.
Isn't
happen. So,
have you ever seen?
I see it that
having studied the FCT minister hold on to your remembrance the person of the FCT minister.
Why did I say?
What is his bond?
Why did I say?
If he says something, it is.
No,
so when you say
I want you to understand why I said.
What can possibly happen to a man that will say something and stand by that thing through thick and thin?
Okay, thank you very much. You know, we still have governance.
So how is he going to change his mind come 2027?
We still have 2 years of governance, and we don't know if at the years of governance whether President Ahmed Bola Tinubu would say, I am not ready to